it's a great honor to welcome Dr. Sheshagiri Rao Vellanki garu, former distinguished scientist at the Indian Space Research Organization and former associate director at the Satish Dhawan Space Center, Sriharikota. With 39 years of dedicated service and contributions to missions like Chandrayaan 1, Sir has definitely played a significant role in India's space journey. Sir, we're truly privileged to have you today.
Thank you.
Welcome to Scholars Academy.
Thank you. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, sir. Sir, as Scholar Space enthusiasts, we'd love to learn from your incredible journey. With great curiosity and excitement, we would like to begin with our rapid 10 questions.
Yeah, go ahead.
Sir, what inspired you to join ISRO?
That because when I was studying in school, I got fascinated by Yuri Gagarin program. So I thought I should join space, if not in ISRO, wherever it is. But fortunately, India has started. I took that chance.
Wow, sir, that's really inspiring.
Yeah.
How did you feel when you're witnessing your very first rocket launch?
Yeah, very first rocket launch was a sounding rocket for studying the atmosphere. We got thrilled, the reason being, we never saw a rocket flying to an altitude, let us say 10 to 20 kilometers at that time. So first rocket I saw was RH-125. So it was amazing. And the experiment was on the nose cone, and it conducts experiments while it is ascending and as well as descending. And the data we used to take in telemetry. It is quite amazing.
Sir, how did you feel when the rocket actually launched?
Yeah, it is a thrill, in fact. See, we know because we knew that it is going to fly and after takeoff and follow a known trajectory. Because the trajectory is also predicted. So when it goes as per the predicted trajectory, so our thrill is boundless.
So, sir, you say you had a thrilling experience.
Yes.
Great, sir. Sir, I have a final question from my side. Which moment in your career made you the most proud?
So the call off launch, I told that GSLV was called off at T-1 second. And again, salvaging them and putting back to launch within 20 days is the one which is memorable.
Sir,
Yeah.
that was your most proud moment.
And let's say Chandrayaan 1 orbiting, Mars orbiting, are the very proud moments.
Okay, sir.
First one, Chandrayaan 1, we meant for orbiting it, and then Moon Impact Probe, both were success. Similarly, first time India was successful in orbiting a satellite for Mars. So they are all thrilling.
Sir. What happens in the final 10 minutes before the liftoff?
Before the liftoff, let us say if you take major launch vehicles like PSLV, GSLV Mark II and Mark III, or even ASLV and SLV Kalam, the last 10 minutes of the flight is handed over to the computer. There is not going to be any manual decision. The health of the rocket is measured through various sensors.
Yes, sir.
And those sensors are hundreds in number. And the parameters to be checked in the last 10 minutes is few hundreds. That parameters are received through telemetry, and each parameter has got a limit check. If any of the parameter violates limit check, computer will automatically hold the launch. So it is a computer auto launch sequence.
Sir, were you nervous in the final 10 minutes?
Many times. The reason was when the first GSLV rocket was about to take off, the computer held a T-1 second.
Oh man.
It was because we ignite the strap-ons of GSLV at T-3 seconds. Strap-ons got ignited, and the launch abort was given at T-1 minute, and the strap-ons were shut off. Then the rocket got ignited, and it has not taken off. Computer has given a shutdown. So it was a terrifying experience to know, but computer has done an amazing business, and because the strap-ons are 4 in number, and all 4 are supposed to give 90% of the thrust before igniting the core motor. So one of the strap-on has not given 90%, some 65% or so it has given. Rightly, computer held the launch and switched off the motors. It was amazing, and within 20 days we are able to salvage and launch it. It is a super.
So you had a thrilling experience and also an enthusiastic experience.
No doubt.
Okay, sir. Were you nervous during major missions like Chandrayaan 1? Can you share your experience during Chandrayaan 1 mission?
See, Chandrayaan 1 trajectory is a long trajectory.
Yes, sir.
The reason is, if you want to track a rocket up to satellite injection, if it is eastward, we have ground stations at Sriharikota, Trivandrum, Andaman Nicobar, Brunei, Biak. The last station will give you the satellite injection tracking. So we know entire thing. If it is a southward launch, like polar satellites, we have SHAR, Trivandrum, Andaman Nicobar, and Mauritius. So at Mauritius, we see satellite injection by the ground station. If it is Chandrayaan launch, it will go beyond seas, mid seas.
Yes, sir.
Then at that time, we don't have a ground station. Then what we do is, we keep radars and telemetry on ships and make them to travel in mid seas at a particular place and anchor there for tracking the Chandrayaan rocket.
Wow, sir.
So we have actually deployed 2 shipborne tracking stations of that type. Imagine, we don't know the weather, and in the mid course of the travel, they experienced a kind of a rough weather, and the travel got delayed, and the countdown has started in Sriharikota, and they only the ship station is supposed to reach its destination in another 6 hours. It was a tension. Finally, we could see that the ships have reached the station and launched it. So there will be many such incidences where people have to experience and make the launch a success.
Sir, how did you manage to control your tension and all
It is simple.
nervousness?
The reason is, we are bounded by a pre-drawn program. They are called events. For example, you take the rocket. Solid motor requires only ignition at the time of launch, no other work. Liquid motor, we have to fill the fuel and oxidizer.
Yes, sir.
And cryogenic motor, we have to fill liquid oxygen, liquid hydrogen. So that filling takes place on launch pad. During filling time, a countdown is run. It runs event after event. Commencement of filling for let us say fuel, and completion of that. Then commencement of oxidizer filling, completion of that. We know what activity is started, when it is likely to end. If there is a kind of a disturbance in the filling, then only we have to worry. Otherwise, we have to sit calmly and wait for the completion of the activity. Most of the time, we see completion of the activity in a more safe way because we do a mock-up exercise. So if the mock-up exercise is fully success, the actual launch times filling also going to be successful. So this makes us very, very strong in my minds. We have already done simulation. We have already done tests. We have also simulated and verified every activity. It is supposed to go well. It normally goes well. If there is a kind of a hold, then we know what kind of hold it is, how to solve it, and goes well. No issue.
Sir, what is the biggest challenge in flight safety operation?
The flight safety operation, the challenge is then the rocket will be destroyed, so that it falls in the, all pieces will fall in mid-sea. That is why all rockets are launched towards sea. In case of danger, the range safety officer will take a decision what to do with the launch vehicle.
Sir, how do scientists handle mission failures?
Mission failures is quite common. The reason is common in the sense for a given percentage, maybe 0.1 to 1% is common because all the systems have to work with zero defect. If there are 5,000 subsystems in a bigger rocket, including satellite, all 5,000 systems have to work with zero defect and within a tolerance. And that kind of tolerance is exceeded by any subsystem, then the failure may occur. Mostly such failures may occur due to some kind of a unexpected misbehavior of the subsystem. Otherwise, it is going to be a successful one. The reason is Each subsystem is tested for hundreds of times. So that is the one.
Thank you, sir. Sir, today as you're here with us for the SpaceX felicitation ceremony, sir, what degrees, qualifications and programs should we have for the
Space
Space.
enthusiasts from our side, from scholars academy and scholars institutions.
No, actually, you are under, let us say, supervision of a good team here, both Space Explorer side and your school side. And I have seen the exhibits, they are doing a good job. The concept is known to the children. And the only thing is, these concepts are to be taken to a reality. Further, the reality models, either in simulation, computer simulation, or in, let us say, video playbacks, will make the concept to a reality. So if you take both, then you will understand the total concept.
So, sir, what skills should students start building from school age itself?
You can repeat that?
Sir, what skills should we develop?
For joining any space or whatever it is. Yeah, actually, any student of any discipline can join in space. Because, for example, if you want to make rocket structures, we need mechanical engineers. If you want propulsion, you need chemical engineers. If you want electronic boards, you need electronics engineers. We want software engineers. And many other subjects are also required, like let us say the mechatronics and electrical. All engineers put together can only make space as a successful one. Whereas the aerospace engineers confine themselves to the design. Whereas the moment you come to the fabrication, all discipline engineers are required. And you need also civil engineers for constructing the launch pad. So all are equally required for space activity. One need not specialize in a particular discipline to enter in space. But if you want to design an aircraft, if you want to design a drone, if you want to design a rocket, aerospace engineering may be required. Once the design is complete, it comes to the fabrication. All subjects are required, equally required.
Sir, you will say that space is a multi-professional subject.
No doubt, yeah.
Sir, how do you see India's space future in next 20 years?
India's space future is a very big one. The reason is India is planning to bring samples from Moon. India is planning a Venus mission. And India is planning to construct Bharati Antariksh Station. And all these things are, let us say, slated for the next 1 decade to 1.5 decades. So for the both students as well as for the budding scientists, India and ISRO is going to have a very big future in the coming days.
Wow, sir, that's really enthusiastic
Yes.
to know about this.
Yeah, very nice. Thank you.
So, last but not the least question, what message would you like to give to young space
Dreamers.
The thing is, space means everybody thinks of rocket, satellite. No. Using satellites, many activities are being carried out. Communications, disaster monitoring, Earth observation, remote sensing, weather observation, and many things. And now, currently, the single satellite observation concept has changed to satellite constellations. Nobody is making, let us say, huge satellites of 4 tons and 6 tons. The small, mini, micro, nano satellites are going to come up in a big way. So, the students who are interested in space, not only in the space, let's say, rocketry, satellites, ground stations, but data segment also they should concentrate. So the data products are going to play a big role in the society. Ultimately, the society is the beneficiary. Society is going to benefit by the space activity. So society is going to be benefited if the space products are there. Space products are in the form of this is your apps. That's it.
Thank you, sir. That was
Thank
really
you.
informative for our dreamers from scholars institutions.
Thank you.
Thank
All
you,
the
sir,
best.
for
All the
sharing
best.
your time, experience, and guiding
Thank
us.
you.